Today's video we will discuss about the importance of respecting what you have, and instead of wishing more, why you should work with what you have, and the power of now and the resources at your hands. Firstly, how many times when we start working have we wondered, I wish I had more time, I wish I had more money, I wish I had more of this, I wish I had more of that. But I think fundamentally this habit is very bad. As humans, we are always made to accomplish the new goal and not appreciate what we have as much. But there is so much merit to being thankful for what you have and using it wisely and actually acknowledging how valuable that is. So first, let's talk about why we should not always focus on wanting more. Firstly, there is no point in wondering what could have happened. I could always wonder how I could have been if I started doing something a year earlier, 2 years earlier. I could always wonder how much more bet marks I could get if I started preparing since the day classes started. I can always wonder how much more I could have done if I hypothetically have 1,000 more hours. But at the end of the day, these are just us imagining things. You could always have more. There is no limit. Life is infinite. And in this prospect, it's a negative thing. If we keep on wondering how much more we could have had, you can always have more things. You could hypothetically always have more time. But the reality is, we do not have a lot of time. We do not have infinite time. We have limited time on this earth, and it is very valuable. Being born, having a chance to express ourselves, having a chance to express the world, that's a very valuable thing, and we need to have gratitude for that. Next point is, you can always have more but a lot less too. Have you ever wondered, when you think at the beginning of the year, you think, oh, I wish I had more time, and then still at the end of the year you are still wondering that, and when you look back at the second time, you're like, oh, at the first time I was just overreacting, like I had so much time, I was wasting it. I think same thing happens in life. You do not appreciate what you have, and as time passes you realize how lucky you were in first place. Again, even in the second instance where this happens, you need to realize that you could always have a lot less and you could always have more, but the focus should be on what you have. You could always have so much less and you could always have so much more, but only one of these things are true. One of these things is true, which is you are going to have less. You are going to have less time. You are going to have less vitality as your body ages. You are not going to have more. If you want more, you have to work for it, but even then that is limited for a certain time. So yeah, you are always going to have less. So learn to value the things you have now, because it's going to go downhill as you age, and one day life completely stops and you will have nothing. You lose everything at death. So learn to use your time wisely while you are alive. Third point is, I think we find ourselves comparing to what other people have, what they have done, and comparing them to us. But I think the fundamental truth is, your competition is not the world, it's you yesterday. No matter how hard others work or how little others work, it should be none of your concern. But the only competition you have is yourself. If you are doing better every single day, then no wonder you will do so much better. You will come out way better at the end of the year. Even if you improve yourself 1% every single day, you'll get astronomical results. At the end of your life, you will focus on how better you got from the start, not how better you were from others. um, I think a lot of things start being futile after you think from the deathbed perspective. Whenever you find yourself worrying about unnecessary stuff, you should ask yourself, will I be thinking about this at the end of my life? If the answer is no, then why are you worrying so much? And again, another point is, when you are about to die, will you wonder that will you think about how other people were better than you? You'll think about where you started from and where you reached. You will think about how your life was. You will understand that the race wasn't except other people, it was against you, and it was your story from the start to the finish. So write yourself a beautiful story, and do not wonder or worry about how good other people are doing. If you focus on your own life, let's say metaphorically garden, and not look at other people's garden no matter how good it is, and you keep on putting in the work every single day, I'm not gonna say you're gonna be way better than everybody else in the whole world. Hypothetically, that seems impossible, but you'll be proud of who you become on the journey. Because at the end of the day, it's always the journey, not the destination. The fourth point is, why wish for more when you can't use what you have wisely? We wish for more money, but we waste every single penny we have. We wish for more strength, but we do not use it. We scroll phones, we have time for that, but we never move our bodies. We do not go for walks, we don't go to the gym. Then what would you do with more strength? What would you do with more money? You're gonna end up wasting it anyways. So learn to take care of what you have first, and more will come automatically. That's the rule of the universe. You should learn to use what you have, and you'll obviously get more. Finally, the same point I was explaining, if you want more of something, use what you have. So let's say I want to be more strong. For me to be more strong, no matter how I do it, I need to use the strength I have, let's say, which is 5, to get to 10. How do I get from 5 to 10? By using the level 5th strength to get to level 10. That's how it works. If I want more money, let's say I have $100 in my bank account, I invest it wisely, maybe to buy a course, maybe to invest it someday, and look up on how to save more, how to manage your money properly, and then I get more. It's the same cycle all over again. You use what you have and you get more. But if you keep on wishing for more and wasting what you have, you are never going to get to another level. So yeah, this is the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it.